Hey YouTube, Skywalker here, bringing you this quick initial review and gameplay tip for Star Wars Battlefront. I've been progressing through the early stages of the game, and I've been enjoying it a lot. The controls are an easy transition from shooters like Battlefield and COD. There's 14 maps, with 4 of them being reserved for the big 40-player battles like Supremacy and Walker Assault. I have compiled gameplay of all 10 small infantry maps in this video. The game looked and sounds great with a solid presentation on PS4. I'd say it's the game of the year for shooter fans and general video game fans alike. While most of the talk has been around the general casual nature of the game, I was surprised to find that gameplay is nuanced, enough to let skilled players consistently outperform less skilled players. Blasters have bloom, and there's a big bonus for going for headshots. Map design is also great, at least in the 10 small infantry maps that I got to play in the game mode Blast. Read Team Deathmatch. There's a great balance of open vistas and choke points with strategically placed cover, power positions, and enough flank routes to make that style of play rewarding, but not to the point where skilled players never know where anyone is coming from. I've yet to check out the 4 big battle maps. Look forward to my impressions on that in a later video. When you first boot up the game, you'll be asked to play through the tutorial, and it's good to do for skilled players and novices alike. Remember to always stay on the move when you shoot. There's no accuracy penalty for movement, so make yourself a harder target to hit. The first thing I did when I booted up the game was to go into the options and change the sensitivity to 50%. It's my preferred sensitivity for Battlefield. Your mileage may vary. Now, I didn't know about this for my first few games, and I was throwing grenades accidentally. You can set the touchpad swipe to control your star card abilities. Like in other shooters, you can aim down sights by holding the left trigger. However, it doesn't give you an accuracy bonus in this game. Only aim down sights if you get the jump on your opponent and they're not shooting back at you. Even at range, it's most likely better to fire from the hip. Go for upper center of mass, as headshots do a lot of damage. Try to practice the blaster coolant mechanic while in the tutorial. You have to time the use button, which is square or X when the cursor is over the yellow bar. This minigame becomes more and more difficult the more time you consecutively engage it. And it will reset once you fail or let the blaster cool down. Here I'm able to win a 2v1 against these guys using the blaster coolant mechanic. Now admittedly, these guys are terrible shots. I find that the blaster coolant mechanic is more useful when firing at opponents that aren't shooting back at you, letting you keep a constant barrage of blaster fire coming their way. Remember to pick up the power-ups, which are the clear blue floating insignias. A lot of players just ignore them, but they're very useful. Here I deploy a Viper probe droid. It sends out scan waves, and enemies behind walls will have red outlines. And if nothing else, it'll serve as a distraction for enemies to shoot at instead of you and your teammates. Remember, you can switch your current power up for another one by hitting the use button while standing over one. Also, use impact grenades. They're awesome. Well, enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Stay tuned for more analysis and weapon reviews. I hope to do some flight tutorials since flying jets is a passion of mine in the Battlefield games. As always, like, subscribe, and discuss in the comments. See you in the next one.
Very good. Look sharp. Hostiles in the bunker.
Shake it off!
R2, where are you? Hey, over here! R2-D2, get over here at once. This is no time for your foolishness. Follow you. Why should I do that? Bucket of bolts. How dare you call me that? I should have you deactivated. Fine. Go that way, you nearsighted scrap-bow. He'll soon wish he'd listened to me, that malfunctioning little rust bucket. R2, where did you go? R2! Oh, dear, dear. R2, is that you? Oh, thank heavens, I thought I would never find you. And where have you been? I told you not to wander off. Apologize. Whatever for? Why, you ungrateful rust heap. I've a good mind to... Leave without me? You wouldn't dare. Oh, all right, if it will make you act reasonably. I apologize. What for? You know very well what for. You're the one... Oh, very well. I apologize for calling you names. Yes, all of the names. Now, let's get home before our power cells run down. R2, where are you? Hey, over here! R2-D2, get over here at once. This is no time for your foolishness. Follow you? Why should I do that, you bucket of bolts? How dare you call me that? I should have you deactivated. Fine. Go that way, you nearsighted scrap-bow. He'll soon wish he'd listened to me, that malfunctioning little rust bucket.